Can you see, or do you need me to do stuff?
I can't see him.
Do you want it started soon, or is it started? Oh, it is started.
Alright, I can't breathe. Turn the lights on. Held my breath the whole time there. Oh my goodness. Oh, welcome to the party, gang. Go Birds, baby. King Cardo. Did you get anything good in that big stream, King Cardo? That big storage unit find. I couldn't keep track of whether you really landed anything. Nice. Nice. Yeah, it was tough sledding on that in that stream. All right, so here's what we got. Jump in my show notes. I got all kinds of information there about upcoming shows. I also have the run of how I'm going to release and sell these Sega different consoles. Okay, we're going to start with the newest stuff with Sega Dreamcast, but check the show notes. There's a lot of killer Sega CD, a lot of killer Sega Genesis, all kinds of great stuff. On top of that, we did so well with Adam, our consigner, in our last stream. Got like bird feathers in my mouth. That he gave me this. This is the original art. This is the final sketch for Cruisin' Exotica. All right, what we're going to do with this. This is in my shop. You can buy this right now. Buy it now for $4.25. If it does not sell, it's going to run at auction next show. It's going to be one of the signature pieces, but take a look at that. Arcade art, Cruisin' Exotica. This is the final sketch. That's the original from John Usey, okay? I'll just keep it in the background here. But I just wanted you guys to see that. That stuff's insanely rare. It just doesn't come up too often. It is sick, yes. All right, so we're going to start getting things set up for the big show. We can get a giveaway going. Not yet, not yet. All right, here we'll get a giveaway going on this. Okay, we got a giveaway going. We'll do it for Mortal Kombat sticker. I had these made personally. These are rad. These are big. Even if you have one, jump in the giveaway and get another one. I've lost track of who's got them, and these are great Christmas presents. So on top of that, this is absurd, but for those of you that are new to the room, I have two moderators that may or may not be in the room. One's my dad, one's my best friend. And we're giving, if you spend more than $50 in my stream, I'm giving away these postcards. Send them to somebody that you want to confuse, throw off your scent, whatever it takes. But these are my two moderators. Violence. Always a part of their friendship. But yep, there we go. All right. So spend $50. I'll just throw these in. All right. We're gonna gotta get my favorite Lego dude set up here. All right, there we go. Right there. Boom. All right. So I'm all CIB with the exception of Sega Game Gear. I got a bunch of loose carts, and it says that in the show notes. Also, in my show notes, there's a phone number on there. So go to my show notes, send Rat Tail to that phone number, and before every show, I give coupons. And each week it's different. Like when I run my typical sealed graded stuff, or when I run high-end stuff, those coupons are going to be nicer as time goes by. And I'm getting really close to having an insane amount of heavy duty sealed graded stuff coming through that I'm going to start at $1. We're not going to go off of what eBay says they're worth. We're going to sell them to you at a wholesale price, and we're just going to set the market with a lot of it. So that'll be rad. What else? I think that's it. Hope you guys are geared up for fun Halloween with your families. Yeah, let's get going. We're going to start with Sega Dreamcast. All right, so Sega Dreamcast is the only console that I ever pre-ordered, and it has a special place in my heart. It came out, when did Sega Dreamcast? 99? let's see here. Yeah, 99, September 9th, 1999. They were expecting to sell. I know this about Dreamcast because I was invested in Dreamcast. Yep, 99.99. They were expecting to do 1 million units of the Dreamcast before Christmas, but PlayStation 2 like up their launch date. They started putting more promotion out, and it just crushed Sega. I think they only sold, if I remember, yeah, potato salad, absolutely. I think they only sold like 400,000 through Christmas or something like that, and that was kind of the death blow for Sega Dreamcast. But it's a great system. So we're going to start there. We're going to work backwards, as you saw in the show notes. We're going to start with the most modern consoles, and we're going to work backwards. Now, let's talk about where all this stuff came from. All right. I have a friend who runs a video game store in Georgia. It's one of the most well-run video game stores that I've ever seen. He was willing to, so his whole thing is his storefront is pretty good size, but it's not massive. But if anybody goes in looking for something and they want to add a game to their want list, he has a warehouse that is supplied with a ton of stuff. He let me in there, and what he was looking to do was allow me to grab doubles of everything that he had in the Sega catalog. And the reason he did that is because he likes to have one of everything so he can meet everybody's need. And that's just really, really smart. So the quality of what I have is very high in some instances because, you know, it's all based on what got traded in over the years, what he had duplicates of. So that's kind of what I wanted to preface this with, okay? But I'm going to give you price charting numbers on all these things just so you have a good idea. We'll open them up. We'll take a look at them. I caught a lot of this before it made it into the store. So none of this stuff is like cleaned or tested. As is the case with cartridges, I'll just describe the condition. I'll look at the pins, and I'll do my best to describe the discs as well. But you know, you guys know that if there's a disc that has some scratches, a lot of times it'll play, or you take it to get it resurfaced at your local game store. I once had a resurfacer, but I no longer have one. All right, so let's get going. Okay. 1 second here. All right. This has CIB price. Here we go. Air Force Delta, number 1. Game number 1. All right. Let's take a look at the disc. I like this disc. I don't see anything crazy about it. Looks good. All right. We're live. Air Force Delta. I graded.
Winner on the giveaway. Hemi power.
Let's get that light over to the side. Sorry.
Just knock me out.
Karate chop my wife in the head. There we go. Yep. Complete CIB price is $12.63 on this guy. But it's in good condition. I don't see any case cracks on this. This is a rad game. It's much higher on other consoles. You know, I always thought that was weird that one game can be a certain price for one console and much more for the other. All right, Goodwin Game says, we are live. That's right, Sam. Any Rayman tonight? No, I am all Sega. I'm gonna just do all Sega consoles. I guess Rayman never made it over to a Sega console. There was no Rayman for the Dreamcast that I can remember. Okay, Dead or Alive 2. All right, we're going in alphabetical order. All right, there we go. We've got some damage on the bottom corner there with some cracks. There's a crack on the top as well. Manual's good. I like this disc. I like this disc a lot. Pretty clean. Dead or Alive 2. This is a $32 CIB game right here. Put it in a new case, and you're in really good shape with this copy. Yeah, get Forte in here. There he is. There he is. Good to see you. Any sealed Sega? No potato salad. But listen, starting as soon as next week, it's going to be a train of sealed graded. I also have sealed raw stuff, but this is all one consignment. So I'm going to keep it clean, and it's about 160 video games that are, good Wayne Cardo, 160 video games that are from one guy. All right, I got a copy Crazy Taxi here. All right, this shows 28. All right, here we go. Sega All-Stars, great game. Classic game. Disc looks good. Just a little bit of dust there. All right, we're live. Crazy Taxi. Killer game. I just sent in an Xbox 360 copy of the Sega Dreamcast collection, which has Crazy Taxi, Jet Set Radio, Sonic Adventure, and one other. Sega Bass Fishing. Rad. Good win. Alright. Alright, here's a $15 102 Dalmatians. Puppies to the rescue. This looks pretty good. Just visually describing, you got a crack across the front. Yeah, an insane amount of Genesis. Hemi, you see all this stuff back here? All right, so Hemi, what you need to do is you need to look in the show notes and you'll see when Genesis is coming, but that's probably what I got the best of. Did that not go? I don't think that went. Okay, we'll set that off to the side. All right, here's ESPN, International Track and Field. You got some damage here. All right. All right, this looks good. I've actually never seen this game. There we go. Bingo. We're live. Minus Worlds, welcome to the party. Doing all CIB stuff tonight. And as I've been saying, Minus Worlds up in the show notes. I think it's over here. It's like a mirror effect. But I got a lot of sealed graded coming. A lot of hammers. A lot of big time stuff that you're gonna love. And it could come, one week after the next, nonstop. I have over 400 games at the grade at CGC. All right, Fighting Force 2, undervalued game. Disc is in pretty good shape. I don't see anything that would prevent it from being playable. Fighting Force 2. Get some sticker tape there. Bingo. Get some sticker residue here. There you go. There's Sandino. He's the mod. All right, let's. I don't know who won the giveaway, but we'll move on to another one.
It was Hemi.
Hemi, good win, Hemi.
He knows.
Okay, sweet Hemi.
He got it.
Okay.
Arrow won this one.
Good win, Arrow. It's a good buy right there. All right, we'll do another giveaway. We're gonna give away my Spy Hunter. This is the side art from the arcade cabinet. It's got like a finish to it. It's pretty rad. All right, let's keep moving here. All right, here's Floygan Bros. This case has some damage. This you can make the case for a new case on this guy here. You got cracks on the corner. Disc is pretty good. Looks good. All right, there you go. Floygan Brothers. It's about a $27 game on price charting. Bingo. Can you guys hear the music? Hey, Rikawa. Good to have you in the room. Golden Axe. I want to mix in. I want to jump straight into the chemical zone. Good win, OMG. Hey, thanks for the raid. Thank you. Hey, guys, check my show notes. Do we have a giveaway going?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a giveaway going. Jump in for this sticker. In my show notes, I'm selling all CIB stuff from all the Sega systems because Sega did at one point what Nintendo didn't. All right, let's see here. Okay. All right, here's Hidden and Dangerous. We're going to start with all the Dreamcast. This looks pretty good. I don't see. You got a sticker, pre-owned sticker on that disc. Pre-owned sticker residue on the back. It's like a $17 game, CIB, on price charting. I'll give you guys all the prices. Thanks, Game Stitch. I appreciate that. Yeah, tonight's consignment's rad. When I start running through the Sega CD stuff and the Sega Genesis stuff, it's going to be awesome. When you see how much cool stuff is on these consoles, I mean, when we played these consoles, we had access to what our parents were willing to pay for and what our friends had, and that was it. So that's what makes video games so much fun. Like Hydro Thunder, such an excellent arcade game. I'm pretty certain I played this on the Dreamcast as well. Just awesome. So much fun. You got a crack in the case. This is a $35 CIB game. Jump in the giveaway. Richard Scarry on Sega. Which Sega? Which system? That's like a kid's game, right? OG Sega. Like you're talking Genesis, I assume. I don't. No. Yeah, it's like a bear, almost looks like a Berenstain bear. I do feel like Sega, Jimmy. I was Sega. That's a good point, dude. Like, there was a vibe that Sonic came out with, and that's what they were trying to do, is just trying to be the alternative, like kind of, off the beaten path. And I really responded well to that. I liked Sonic. I had the Genesis and the Super Nintendo, but I definitely played more Genesis. Metropolitan Street Racing. It's a $37 price charting game. This looks good. You got a price sticker on the front. I don't see any cracks on this case. This is a nice game right there. Metropolitan Street Racing. Yeah, Genesis. Genesis, brother.
Sounds like the Pure Mood CD.
Yes, that sounds like Pure Moods. Sega Genesis came first. Sega Genesis, then Sega CD. 32X, I think, is after CD, which is crazy. Good win, Raquel. That was a steal. All right, NBA 2K. All right, this must have been a pack-in. I don't have a barcode on this, but here's NBA 2K. These games were amazing. Not for resale, yep. This looks good. Yes, console pack-in, not for resale on the disc. These games were great. What I remember about the 2K series is that when you had speed bursts and turbos, it almost made you superhuman. You could leap long distances and things like that, and that was fun. Yeah, Hidden Realm. 91, that puts you out of the 16-bit era, which a lot of people think is like the golden age. But listen, we all go back to this stuff. Like, we only had 20 to 30 games generally that we were playing at those times. And, it takes, when you get older, kind of going back in and being a wine connoisseur for video games and finding what's in those consoles. NFL 2K, you get a crack there. Randy Moss, killer. I loved this game. No, not custom. No, this like it was a set. I put him on a platform, but I've had this guy running for several months now. It fits as perfect as you can in my Sega stream. But everybody that just entered, jump into the show notes. Check out the shows I've got coming up. Also, I have a phone number on there if you guys want coupons. I run my shows on Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern all the time. I have not missed one, and that's the only show I'm running per week right now. All right. All right, here's NBA Showtime, NBA on NBC. All right, here, let's get a look at this. This looks good. Let's double check it. This is a 20. Yeah. I mean, it's fine. It looks playable. I don't see any gouges to the top either. There are scratches on it. But again, if you ever have issues with any of this stuff, you can come talk to me. But really, it's just usually a disc resurface. If I see deep gouges, then we'll note that stuff. But this is a $23 game right here, gang. This is cool. I think I played this, but was this more like NBA Jam, I think. No, bully. I'm only doing Sega. I got 160 CIB games for all the Sega consoles tonight. Spiritual, yes. Yep, there you go. All right, this is NBA 2K1. I don't love the condition of this, but I'll show it to you. All right. These were all trade-ins to a video game store. And one of the things that, the store owner liked is that I was willing to take stuff, but you do have sticker residue, which stinks. It doesn't look like it's popping through. The disc itself looks good. NBA 2K1. Got cracks on the case, some damage here. Oh, King Shane. I haven't had a working Dreamcast in ages, but the bass fishing with the rod felt like I was in the future. D for Sega Saturn. Let me check. No. No. No, but I do have quality, especially in the Sega CD and the Sega Genesis catalog. The pile, good win, Game Stitch. The pile of Saturn has a couple nice games in it, for sure, but it's a shorter stack. Here's NFL 2K1 again. The not for resale copy. You can rent it. Just has minor scratching, nothing major. Case without crack. I don't see a crack on this case. Jimmy, what do you? I mean, like if you like shoot 'em ups, I mean, there's some crazy stuff on the Saturn, but yeah, there's tons of console exclusive stuff on the Saturn. Good one. All right, NFL Blitz 2000. All right, this is a $27 game. We got right there. Bingo. All right, let's take a look at the disc. Looks good. Looks good to me. I don't see any cracks on this case either. NFL Blitz 2000. Probably a must-have for the console, I would say. Joe Dirt, if you're talking about me, I appreciate it. I mean, this Rat Tail's not getting enough feature with this happy hour sign, but good win, Era. But I got to show you guys this. This is pretty rad. I found a website that sells stuff. It's called Yinsylvania. I'm from Pittsburgh, and one of the coolest things I got to do is work at a really nice video game store in like the late 90s, and that was what it was called. And I was ecstatic to find a shirt. It's so niche, but it's cool. Me and my dad.
Pittsburgh in here.
Nice. Nice, Trask. All right, NFL Quarterback Club 2000. All right, this looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm in Florida now, but I am from Pittsburgh. NFL Quarterback Club 2000, Brett Favre. I think it was too early on for him to be sending those questionable text messages. We're not going to talk about those because we're in a PG stream. 1980s PG. I could swear once or twice every 2 or 3 months. That's what we can do.
There's like 500 bridges with Jarbies.
Yeah, yeah, there's so many bridges. So many bridges. Most of them I wouldn't drive a car over. All right, NHL 2K. Getting through NHL 2K. Good.
Bus. What year was that?
There you go. NHL 2K. Yeah, I'll show you guys this art again afterwards. For those of you that weren't in the room in the beginning when I was wearing my Halloween costume. Good win, sir. But this is going to be one of the featured things in next week's show, unless you buy it now. Okay, we're looking at, this is the pedestal part of Cruisin' Exotica. This is the final sketch. This is original art, John Usey, okay? It's buy it now for $4.25. You just don't have access to get your hands on stuff like this. I have given away original art on this stream. I will try to bring as much of it as I can to you guys, but it's very hard to find, and it's one-of-one type stuff. All right?
I'm having trouble. It's not in your store. I added it earlier, too.
Okay. Does it say it's not?
It's not. I just added it recently.
Well, it's $4.25. If any of you guys want to make a move on it at that price, DM me. I thought I added it to something. Okay.
You did, and then I re-added it.
Weird.
And it's
okay. It's a $10 game.
Oh, someone bought it. Discount Games.
Discount Games got it.
Sorry, I missed that.
All right. Goodbye, Discount. Discount knows. We got it sold there, Adam. Congratulations, brother. All right, Tom Clancy, Rainbow Six. All right. This is about an $11 game. Disc looks good. It's just a little speck. Dirt looks good. Sheep Raider, no PS, no PlayStation. It's all Sega tonight. I'm starting with the newest stuff. I just got onto the Dreamcast console. CIB stuff, I'm moving all the way back to the Master System. 160 total games. Yes, someone bought the original Art Penguin. It is sold. Yeah, Adam. So listen, guys, when I run these consignments, there is opportunities for more of it to come as long as you guys buy well. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys are following me on Instagram. I try to put up some really fun content for the people that I consign for, just to try to drum up some business for them. But Adam has been one of the best guys to work with from a consignment standpoint, and we had a great show last week. All right, this is Quake 3. This is a $20 game. The case is beat up, but let's take a look at the disc. This looks good. It's like he resurfaced most of these. He said that he didn't. There we are. There's Quake 3. Bingo. Yeah, it's like a $20 game. Rough case. This looks good. I got a hammer next. Discount games. Discount games. Good one game. All right. This is a $57 game. This is Outrigger. I've never played this. It looks rad. Looks like a first-person shooter. All right, let's take a look here. Looks good. All right, this is a heavy, I would say. Bingo. So he had this in his warehouse at this game store. He has a $20 price tag, so that tells you how far back this goes, because this hasn't been $20 in quite some time. So this is a $60 price starting game right here. Another uncommon title. Good win. Good win, sir. That's nice. That's nice to hear. Forte, I've never played it. I've never seen Pen either. Okay, this is like a $26 game. This is an uncommon game. It looks like a racing game. Looks fun. It's like a penguin racing game. Case. We're live. This looks good.
Sorry.
It's all right. Yeah, we're live. Yeah, this looks like a fun game. Nothing missing. No cracks. Looks pretty good. Jay Needlinger, good to have you in the room, brother. Let's get another giveaway going. All right.
Upside down. There you go.
Good win, Jay. Excellent win. All right, here we are. We're going to give this away. If you have one of these, don't be afraid to get in the giveaway again. I love giving these away, and these are great Christmas presents. They're huge. Really fun. One of my all-time favorites right here. Got two in a row, actually. This is my favorite Resident Evil. I played Resident Evil 1, the long box and everything, and both discs. Let's take a look here. Both discs look great. Oh, I love playing this game. I love the mechanics of this game. Space Race, I'll check on that one. I'll check on that one once I get this going. It's a $43 game, which is not enough in my opinion. If you haven't played this Resident Evil, I'd highly recommend it. All right, Space Race. No Looney Tunes Space Race. I'm about halfway through my Dreamcast stuff. All kinds of fun stuff in here. Trask wants it. This game is so fun. I hesitate to tell you what you get when you beat the game, but it makes it more fun. Good win, Trask. Excellent buy. All right, now another lifetime experience with this game right here. All right, so they had a controller for this game. Dreamcast did. It was the fishing rod, and I just loved grinding on this game. They had a marine fishing game as well. It wasn't as fun. Just wasn't as good of a sequel as I would have liked it to be, but yeah, it is great. It was so fun. Throwing the rod, sitting on my couch, and I was like, I don't know, 17 years old, throwing the rod, getting the line wet. Yeah, gabagool, excellent. Yeah, we had so much fun. It felt so revolutionary. Little did we know it was the last console they'd ever run for Sega. All right, here's a Sega Smash pack. Volume 1. Okay, let me take a look at the disc. Looks good. All right. You got cracks on this, but this is a 12. This has 12 Sega games on it: Sonic the Hedgehog, Golden Axe, Shining Force, Streets of Rage 2, Wrestle War, Columns, Virtual Cop 2, Revenge of Shinobi, Sega Swirl, Altered Beast, Phantasy Star 2, and Vector Man. That is a killer 12-game lineup. Yep, all Sega. All Sega tonight, Bracky. This is a consignment from a shop owner that has a real nice shop in Georgia. But I have a lot of these games that are going to go for sale tonight at $1 start for the Genesis as well. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for checking things out. Jump in the giveaways. Also jump in my show notes too, Bracky. Good one. This doesn't sound like a song.
Yeah,
It's Waterfall. It's from Golden Axe. Let's see here. Let's get this going. Yeah. All right. On to the next pile of Dreamcast. Okay. All right. Let's start with Shenmue. Let's talk about Shenmue. All right, it's a $33 CIB game. There is a crack. It looks like a scratch actually. Let's make sure we got everything here. Got this one. Bingo. Looks good. Manual looks great. There's disc 3. And there's the passport. Alright, looks good. And there's a disc under the manual, I think is what it is. And we have the Shenmue passport in there. Alright, let's see here. Hang on one second. Yep, we got the other disc in there, I'm pretty sure. Good win, OMG. Yep, this two's in there. Alright, you're good. You got the whole show there. Yeah, this game had a delayed release that kind of crushed it, but it was billed as like one of the first open world experiences. By the time it came out, I was somewhat disappointed in it, but it's considered a classic for sure. I had so much hype in my head about what it was supposed to be. Maximum Pool, another game I've never seen. Nice little pool game for the Dreamcast. You got the little guys in the middle here that hold the disc all blown out, but the disc looks good. It's a $14 price charting game right here. Guys, also, bookmark my streams. I have another charity stream coming in December. I have another friend in Ethiopia that's about 27 years old. He's trying to get some stuff going on a farm, and he just doesn't have any money because there's no money in that country. So we're going to raise money. We're going to sell stuff. A lot of it's going to be my stuff. We had a really successful charity stream about a month ago, and it was great. Everybody came through, and it was awesome. So that's going to be in December. All right, here's Sonic Adventure. This is a $55 game. This is the game that sold me on pre-ordering the only console I've ever pre-ordered. They had a display in like an electronics boutique that was just like seeing the demo work in this game was just insane. Like all the 3D speed through all kinds of different apparatuses and such. Rayman 2 for Dreamcast. That's right, there was a Rayman. I don't have it. No, we're in alphabetical.
And no splatter either, right?
No Splatterhouse. No Splatterhouse. I got like Shining Force and Outrun and Outrunners and all kinds of rad stuff for that system. Good win, Trask. Excellent win. All right, here's a $46 Sonic Shuffle on price charting. You got a crack there. As I've said, I like all the discs. This has a little bit of scratches. I don't see anything crazy. Look at it. It's so hard to show stuff on the disc. Bingo. Yeah, there's one little scratch in there that's a little bit more substantial than others, but it's probably something that could be buffed out, or it might run. It's hard to say. But all I'm going to do is tell you about what I see. That's the best that I can do. None of this stuff is tested. This is South Park Chef's Love Shack. This is an $18 game. Oh, I like the color that this. It's fresh. Looks good. Everything looks good on this fella. You got a crack on the case right in there. These are all for play only, baby. I do a lot of sealed video games. I do a lot of sealed graded stuff too, because I think stuff should be preserved. Because video games are rad and they tell a story, and in 50 to 100 years, if nobody has physical media and AI starts sending all the robots after us, we're not going to have this stuff preserved, and it's going to be a problem. So there we go right there. But these are playable games, baby. Good one, Jay. All right, Space Channel 5. All right, this is a $40 game here. I've never seen this before, but here's your manual. There's your manual. And this is like the insert. It's like lenticular, okay? And on the lenticular, I see evidence of like, what would you call that? It's like dust, or you can see it. Let's see if you can see it. You see that?
Speckled. I don't know.
I don't. There's no other evidence that there's any mold in here, but there is a nice product registration card in here and everything. There, like, the manual doesn't show any signs of moisture. It might have just been the nature of like that little insert. This has some scratching, but nothing too crazy.
I thought it was supposed to be like that. It looks like a skate station. It is. It's a holograph.
It's supposed to be like that.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's like a.
I'm running it.
Yeah, it's live. Yeah, I don't think so. You guys can make the judgment on your own. Yeah, lenticular does just get old. Yeah, Potato, you ever seen that kind of... It almost looks like salt.
Yeah, I'm watching her leg kick up and down.
Yeah, it's supposed to be lenticular, which, of course, but there's like speckles on it. Like, you kind of see it at the right angle. Game and everything looks good. I thought it initially was water damage, but it doesn't seem like it is. All right, we got Speed Devils. It's a $20 game. There we go, right there. Case looks good. This looks good. Again, this was $10. Just a lot of this stuff was in a storefront. This guy who consigned this to me, he has had multiple storefronts and moved back down to one really effective one. And it could have been from that era, but it was in a warehouse. It wasn't in the store, in a storefront. So it's just really nice for him to allow me to get to stuff that the general populace doesn't have access to. Hey, Wafflefoot, welcome to the room, brother. Get another giveaway going. Good win, sir. Good win. All right. This is my favorite sticker I ever had made. I had these custom made. This is the side art for Street Fighter 2. That effect that you have, like the, almost like a hologram, holographic. That's something that they added really well. It's not on the original marquee. All right, this is a $21 game. Serves Spirit of Speed, 1937. I've never seen this game either. This looks good. This looks good. Bingo. Spirit of Speed. We're live. You are everywhere. Wafflefoot and I were in a room together. We're good friends. And we were in a room together when a couple boxes of Nintendo Powers. No, they weren't even Nintendo. They were like Sega Visions, all kinds of old magazines. And for a moment, he was my mortal enemy. But we got through it. We both scored some cool stuff. All right, let's see here. Nothing on Spider-Man here. All right, here we go. All right, Spider-Man, Dreamcast. There is a crack on the front. This just has like minor scratches. Can't really see it. Again, these are untested, but I have reason to believe everything that I've seen works. It could be a resurfacing here and there, but I'll just describe the condition of the disc from what I see, and that's what we'll go with. Too many to test. There we go. Good win, sir. Excellent win. All right. Speed Devils Online Racing. Wild. Has anybody ever played this? I mean, without access to online ability, I mean, there was still probably like a mode where you could just play offline, I'm assuming. There you go. Sir Silent is filling out his Dreamcast collection. Good win, Richard. Excellent win. All right, I got Test Drive 6 here. Crack on the case. This looks pretty good. Yeah, there's no cracks on the back. There we go. It's about a $12 game on price charting. Got a couple different test drives for this system. Can't imagine there were more than 3 test drives for this console, so I think I have the whole set of 3. Good win, OMG. Test drive Le Mans. Right there. Bingo. Got the marker right here. You got sticker residue right here. Bingo. Little crack on the front. This looks pretty good. Here we are. Bingo. It's about a $17 game. Far less common than Test Drive 6 that I've seen Test Drive 6 quite a few times, but not this one. Okay. The most valuable of all the test drives that I have is the Test Drive V Rally. Dirt track work. Looks fun. It's a $27 game. Bingo. He had it listed for $8. Last time this was in a retail storefront, it was $8. It's pretty fun. I'll have to ask him when he last had these in storefronts, because for this game to be $8, and a lot of these should be as cheap as what the stickers were, which was retail at that time, it has to go back a ways.
This is Nintendo Techno music.
Yeah.
What is this classified?
All right. TNN Hardcore Heat. It's like an $11 game. I like the case on this. There's a crack on the front. Yeah. 8-bit music done right. 16-bit music done right. It's masterful. Pharaoh. Let my sticker go. There you go. Good win, Pharaoh. All right, we can get another giveaway going. We'll do this smaller. Contra boss fight. 1 second on this. Good win, Nay. Nay Guam. All right, we're gonna get a giveaway going for this guy right here. You ran distance occasionally too, Wafflefoot. Don't, cross country's a sport too, brother. You had some jock in you. All right, Tomb Raider. Last Revelation. Cracking the case. So when this store had multiple copies in the warehouse, I tried to grab the better one, believe it or not. Not all the time, but most of the time. But there's Tomb Raider: The Last Revelation. Good luck. Yeah, Penguin. Yeah, you need to do that with some of those quality games you grab. Good win, Nay. Ultimate Fighting Championship. It's a $12 game. This is a game right here. With what Ultimate Fighting Championship has become. Pretty neat. Pretty good. Pretty good looking disc. Maybe it's because Tito Ortiz is on the front. I don't know if anybody's ever been more tongue-tied than that guy in front of a camera. Moving at about 1 a minute. Making good time here. It's great. Good win. Good win, Hidden. There's the one. Hidden got the one he needed. All right. $18 game. Vanishing Point. It's like a cool racing, drifting game. Crack on the front. It's pretty good on the disc. I don't see really anything on that disc. Vanishing Point. Another fairly uncommon title that I haven't seen much. $18 game. Hey, Wacky. What are you looking for, Wacky? I got in my show notes, up in the top, I guess it'd be your top left. Click on that. You'll see the order of how I'm running stuff. I'm in the first console. I'm going Dreamcast first, and I'm working my way backwards for the most part. No Xbox One tonight. I'm all Sega. I'm starting at Dreamcast, and I'm working backwards all the way to the Master System. Good win game, Stitch. That was a good buy. All right. I remember these games. Vigilante 8, Second Offense. This looks good. All right, there we are right there. Let's see here. There's the game. I don't see any cracks on this case. This is a $28 game. This is the sequel. Maybe an answer to Twisted Metal is what it felt like. Yeah, that was a good snag. Good win, collectible, Andy. Good win. Jump in the giveaway, guys. All right, virtual tennis. Looks good. Virtual tennis. Crack on the back. I'll show it to you. We're live. Right there. Bingo. Yeah, no problem, collectible. Jump in all my giveaways. Get some free stuff. I'm gonna run some cool stickers, some big stickers that are just nobody else makes them. I love arcade so much. I did a lot of arcade sticker work about 4 or 5 years back. What I will drop you, you gotta spend $50. Good win. But these are my mods. These are my moderators. This is my old man, and this is my buddy. I did like a glamour shot, like a backyard type glamour shot thing for them. You spent $50, I'm throwing these to you. They're postcards. I'm sure that doesn't mean much to the average person, but to the right person it means everything. All right, Royal Rumble right here, okay? $18 game, no manual. This looks good. Still a worthy title to grab. Disc in case you just need the manual for that. Last retail sticker on this was $3.95. This is an $18 CIB game for you guys. Just so you know. I learned how to gamble on Sonic 2 to this song. I get sweaty when I hear this song. Pinball and gambling. Whoever thought those two would go together? All right.
Highbrow on the sticker.
Who was it?
Highbrow?
Highbrow won the sticker. Congratulations. I've never seen this game either. All right. Who wants to beat up a millionaire? Simon & Schuster Interactive presents. What is this? This looks pretty good. A little light scratching. I have never seen this. There's a sticker of the barcode right there. Little crack on the front. Look at that. Look at that. Who wants to beat up a millionaire? Look at this. It's like a quiz trivia game. Simon & Schuster was the... Simon & Schuster Interactive presents? That's funny. No, I don't. I'm going to pronounce that as Ack. It's all Sega tonight. All CIB stuff. Starting at Dreamcast and working backwards. Good win, sir. All right, I got 2 more Dreamcast, and we are on to it. This is not for resale. World Series Baseball. One of my favorite pitchers of all time. This guy. This looks good. Yeah, this could be a one-time thing with this show where I get access to all these cool CIBs, or it could be the start of many. you know, but I was just thankful that he was willing to trust in me enough to take his stuff, advertise it as best I could, and bring it out to you guys. Good win. All right. $2K2. $10 game. He got 2 covers in a row. World Series Baseball 2K2. Drew Brees in his Purdue uniform on the inside. Light scratches here and there. Nothing consistently throughout the disc. There we go. That's wild that he got 2 covers. Yeah, Pedro's the man. I love guys that are undersized that dominate. I mean, it adds more to this guy that he was like 180 pounds soaking wet, like 5'11", and he was dominating through the steroid era. I mean, how cool is that? All right, we're going to run this one more time. 102 Dalmatians. It's the only one that did not sell. Got cracks in the case. This looks good. We're live. Okay. Next, we're moving on to the Saturn. Saturn's next, I think. Yeah. That's cool. That's wild that Sega was like that. Maybe they're trying to save money. All right, on to Sega Saturn. Okay. Guys, while I'm stacking these up here, because the Saturns are, you know, obviously gentle, bookmark my streams. If you guys are into sealed video games, sealed graded video games, I'm running all my stuff from here on out for $1 start. And that's all I've done previous. And I'm going to sell a ton of stuff at below what you could buy it anywhere else. So you could sell it. You could do whatever you need to do.
Yeah, they're right.
Yeah, you could go to 11 on these.
Yeah.
Let me weigh it. I'm going to weigh it because there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
I
think it's got to be just based on.
Yeah, we're going to weigh these just because I'm going to sell so many of them. I don't want you guys to pay too much on shipping. I think it's a little over 8. Yeah, it's 7.5. Okay. 8 to 11. Deal. All right, here we go. All right, we're in the Sega Saturn. Again, we're in alphabetical order. First game we got, Midway's Arcade Greatest Hits. All right, here we go. You are so hard-pressed to find one of these cases without a crack in it. But there's the disc. This looks good. All right, we're live. All right, this has Bubbles on it, Defender 2, Defender, Robotron, Sinistar, and Joust. I love these tall jewel cases. They really are extremely hard to keep in good condition. When I got my first graded, you know, long box in my hands, I was like, oh, this hits a little different because you have a bigger graphic on these. And it's just really cool, especially if it's something that hits with you. Good win, DeLorean. All right, here's a nice game right here. All right, $26 game. All right, good crack there. I played this at launch for the PlayStation 1, and I loved it. You got some scratching on this guy. I don't see anything insanely deep or anything like that. So there we are. Bingo. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is underpriced at $26. Toshinden is a nice game. Yeah, the 2 consoles that I owned on day 1 were PS1 and the Dreamcast. Good win, call sign. Excellent win. Bust a move too. All right. $29 game. All right. I don't see any cracks on the front. Do we have any giveaways live right now?
Nope.
We don't. Let's run another giveaway.
Let me run that, and then I'll run a giveaway.
Yep. Sounds good. All right. You got a crack right there. The disc. This is the arcade edition. The disc looks pretty good. This looks pretty good. There's like a ring around the outside. There you go. Nice. N64 and Dreamcast. That's awesome. N64 was great. I mean, my stepdad passed away when I was like 18, but I played a lot of N64, a lot of Super Mario 64 with him. And then the Dreamcast was epic. It was a great system for Sega to go out on. Good win, OMG. All right, we got bugged here. $37 game. All right, you got a crack down here. Of all of the, from what I've seen of all his disc games from this video game store, all the discs are in the best shape, which is what you want, especially for a playable copy. I don't see any cracks on the back. This is a $37 game right there. Bingo.
You have a giveaway going. You can pick which sticker it is.
All right, good. Yeah, let's go back. This is the giveaway sticker. Jump in the giveaway. Mortal Kombat sticker. Yeah, it did. You're right, sir. Yeah, Bust a Move was a fun game, too, and they never had a good box art on any of them. You're absolutely right. Good win, Era. Okay, Dark Savior. All right, this is a $95 game, so we're going to go over this very slowly. All right, you've got sticker residue here. The only crack I see on the front is right there. There is scratching and stuff. The back is clean. I don't see any scratch or any cracks on the back. All right, now for the disc. There's your manual. Let's take the manual out and look at it. Okay. Just a bend on it. All right. Okay, and now here's the disc. Light scratching. There we go. Untested. What I would say is, I don't see anything that is guaranteed to need resurfacing, but it isn't always an option. But a game like this, if this disc doesn't work, you reach out to me. And
is the registration attached?
There is no registration in the manual.
In the back.
In the manual. Let's back up. There's that. That's the registration right there. It is. It appears to be attached or something like that. Yeah. All right. Good win. It's a big one. Okay. You're okay. All right, here we go. All right, next we've got classic Sega Saturn. I think of Sega Saturn when it comes to Daytona USA. Timing was right. All right. This looks pretty good. I don't see any major scratching, just fingerprints. You're busted off here. Okay. It's a $29 game. Got a couple different things here. This is odd. Appears we've got 2 manuals for this. Okay, 2 manuals. Odd. Yeah, Daytona. Yes, this was a great game. Thanks for the nice sale. I appreciate the collectible. I really do. Yeah, these consignments, I want everything to move at a fair value on other people's stuff, more so than mine. I want them to do well. I like selling stuff for people and doing good money for them. We had a great stream last week for Adam. He has such cool stuff. His quality of Adam's collection is so high that the stuff he sent me, he was down on, and I said from the second he showed it to me, this stuff is all awesome. It's going to do great, and it did. Hang on, this is a $32 game. You got a crack across the middle. This has some scratching. Nothing super deep that I would say. Back looks clean. Wonder why I guess because the back was a little more rigid, but there's less cracks on the back than the front.
J Knight won the Mortal Kombat sticker.
J Knight, you won the Mortal Kombat sticker. Congratulations. All right, good win, Hidden Realm. All right, we can do another giveaway. Anybody see this movie? This might be the last Tron that I have. I might make more bigger versions of this.
You know what? I never ran this.
Okay, this was never run?
No. I don't.
Hidden Realm, did you win this?
No, we won the one before it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let's see. No, he won the Daytona. Okay. Yeah, that's from Tron. Yeah, I'll tell you about that. Yeah, so get a giveaway going.
I'm running that now.
Okay, and we're running this. We're running Hang On. It's a $32 game right here. Sorry about that, guys. But I had arcade marquee art made in sticker form. I also do night lights that are all arcade marquee based. I don't know how I'll roll them out in the holidays. I might have one big stream. I'm not quite sure, where I kind of make a bunch of them. But I got about 30 or 40 different arcade marquees that I do night lights for, and they're rad. Yeah, there you go. Yep. OMG, good win. All right, so we have a giveaway going for this. One of my smaller stickers, but one of my more popular. This was my best-selling night light, is the Tron. And I'd say Galaga was number 2. All right, here's a working design title, Iron Storm. Oh, I love. Okay, there we go. Let's get a good look at this one before we run it. All right, Iron Storm, Sega Saturn. Beautiful, embossed cover. This looks pretty good. Working design. I don't see any cracks on the front, any cracks on the back. One of the good ones. It's a $60 CIB title. No cracks. Got to put it in a different category, in my opinion. Thanks, Dundino. Good win. Hey, Abdul. I think we saw you in a room earlier today. Welcome back to the party. PTO2. All right, there we go. Koei game. Disc goes out, but it looks good. Bingo. I don't see any cracks on this case either. Bingo. Oh, wacky. I hate when that happens. My Steelers uniform? I got an Eagle Video shirt on. How dare you, old man? Byerly, I don't know if you saw this. I'll show you. All right, good one. We both worked at video game stores when we were younger. This was the one that I worked at. I found a website that makes Eagle Video Center shirts. It's pretty rad. All right, here we go. All right, next we got Sonic R. All right, another monster. All right, here we go. Here's what we got here. This is a $185 price starting game. All right, you have the back with a couple small cracks right there. No manual. Let's pull the disc out. CIB is 195 loose. It's 100. This is somewhere in between. Do have some scratching. I don't see anything super deep. There we go.
Flex and pics.
There we go. Sonic R. Heavy. Heavy title.
At least the video store wasn't pics and flicks.
Yeah. Yeah. Flicks and
funny.
pics. Nice.
Oh, you didn't read it yet. Yeah.
Yeah, pics. Flicks and pics. Good win, Rikawa. Rikawa's got fine taste. I picture him or her sitting drinking a fine glass of wine and just buying bombs. All right, $38, the Horde. Look at this. All right, it's like a world developing type game, like a strategy game. I don't see any cracks in this case. This looks good. This is a good overall copy. You know, some scratching on the jewel case, but that's to be expected. So Crystal Dynamics, did they make a lot? Were they really active in the Sega Saturn era, sir? I never played the Saturn. I had a console that I tested once, but I only played one game on it. Welcome to the party, everyone. Check my show notes. I'm running all Sega stuff tonight. And also check out my future streams. Good win, Wacky. Excellent win. Copy of Tomb Raider. $30 game. CIB seems a little short, if you ask me. I don't see any cracks in this case at all. Okay, that's a victory. Excellent game to have without cracks. You do have stickers here. Smiley, welcome to the party. You got a giveaway sticker. Way to go. All right, we're good here. $30 seems light on a Saturn Tomb Raider to me. You're welcome, Smiley. You're welcome. You can get another giveaway going. Good win. All right. Here's a giveaway for this sticker. This one glows in the dark. All right. These were made by an artist. This is what an arcade marquee would look like if Pokemon had an arcade machine. You'll never get these anywhere in the world. I gave this kid money who did this design, the graphic design, and I said I love it. I found it somewhere, and I gave him some money just to be able to sell those. And they're rad. They're super rad. So that's a giveaway. It's a cool one. All right, here's a monster 2. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. All right. We've got this insert here, which can't be common. We got the foam killer. Kind of sits in that little tray right there. Manual looks pretty good to me. Let's check the disc. Quality title right here. I don't see anything major. All right. So wild. All right, there we go. No cracks on the back that I can see, just some scratches. Do you have a crack across the front right there? Bingo. Good win, Arrow. That was a good buy. To have that extra stuff in there is really cool. All right, Wing Arms. $23 game. There we go right there. No cracks. You can run it. You can run it. It does have the foam. It does have the foam. Overall, the condition of this guy is really good. You do have a cracked disc here. All right, so you can see it. There's a crack right here. I don't think it will affect the play, but it is cracked right there. It doesn't extend into the graphic at all. But that jewel case is nice. I don't see any cracks on this fella. Good win, Jay. Just that jewel case is worth more than that. All right, World Series Baseball. This is the last Sega Saturn game that I have. All right, here's a $14 game, the Crime Dog, Fred McGriff. I don't see any cracks on the case.
Just on the outside.
Yeah, you're missing something there. Yep, and yep, there. Good. There we go. Last Sega Saturn title. Bingo. Okay. Oh, I got one more. I got one more Saturn. Somehow got mixed in here. All right, good win. And then we're gonna do NHL 97. This looks pretty good. Some scratching. All right, here we go. This is just the front page. This looks like a rental. You know, you have evidence of like barcodes and stuff like that. Pretty beat up overall, but I don't see, oddly enough, I don't see any cracks. It's kind of a miracle. Yeah, Sega CDs coming, DeLorean. I have a ton of Sega CD. Really cool stuff. I have NHL 94 and 93 tonight. I got some killer stuff. All right, we're into the 32X. I only have 3 32X titles, okay? It's probably the shortest console that he was able to give me. All right. All right, it's a $28 game. Here's Doom 32X right here. We can go back to 4 to 7. There's Doom 32X. Manual back there. So it goes back on. I got 160 total games. We're probably through 30 to 40% of them. I guess I'm through 60 or 70. Good win, Trask.
You're 73 now.
73 total games so far? Okay. Yeah, we're through 73. Good guess. All right, 38 bucks. Price charting, metalheads. Manual's there. Game is there. Check the pins. Bingo. Cart looks great. It looks to there's an insert, like an extra insert underneath it. Metalhead. $38 game. CIB. Good win, Arrow. You got a cool glow-in-the-dark Pokemon sticker. Good win, sir. All right, last one. Star Wars Arcade. Okay. $26 game. Bingo. There's the game. There's the manual behind it. Back in there. Bingo. All right. We are on to Sega CD right now.
You have like eagle hair on your face still.
Yeah, I believe it.
I don't know where it came from.
I got so many good Sega CD games. This way. I love this Sega CD spread. Just sit back and rock and roll. All right, Sega CD. Start with a $50 Amazing Spider-Man versus the Kingpin right here. Okay. It's got this. Manual looks good. There's just like a spec there. It's probably like dirt or something, and I'm just gonna leave it. But it looks fine. The disc looks great. Bingo. We're live. It's a $50 game right there. I don't see any cracks on this case. I don't see any cracks on this case. If I ever miss a crack or miss description, I'm not trying to, guys. But I don't see any on this case. Yeah, Carter, this is a nice title. Good win, OMG. I'll never have this many good Sega CD games. I don't think anybody will, unless somebody's just ripping off a collection. That's like tape. Let's see here. This looks good. Yeah, there's scratches on this. I don't see anything crazy, but this guy does have some damage to it. It's a $28 game. Bingo. We're live. Can get another giveaway going. Do the other Pokemon. Good one, Jay. Here's the other giveaway. This is one. There's 4 different arts that this kid did. I grabbed them all. Okay. One of my all-time favorites, like titles of a game, I guess you'd say. The arcade marquee. I've wanted desperately for many years. Cadillacs and dinosaurs. Elon Musk worked on this game. That's a weird little fact about this game, but there's a crack there. It's a wild game. Okay, let's check the disc. Menu looks pretty good. This looks it's pretty good. Light stuff, not a ton of it though. Wafflefoot. This is a game I'd like to own sealed, graded, above an A. No cracks. Impossible. Yeah, it's neat. It's neat that it's bizarre that Elon Musk worked on this video game. The arcade marquee's glorious. Good win, sir. Alright, we got Double Switch up next. Limited run. Re-release this for at least the PS4. It's got the foam in there. This looks great. Yeah, limited run re-release this game. Alright, Double Switch. Bingo. It's got played a lot of games like this on the computer as opposed to consoles. It's not, what do you call these? Where it's like movie clips. What kind of game is this style? It's like just a bunch of FMV. Yeah. OMG. What's that stand for? Full motion video. There you go. Yeah, like Corey Haim's in one of them. Alright, Bram Stoker's Dracula. Alright, here we go. Perfect season for this. There's a crack there. Case is pretty beat up. There's little bits of damage. Still opens and closes. Disc has scratches. I don't see anything super deep. Alright, that's what it is. Looks good. Yeah. Yeah, the young, foolish days for me, sir. Yes, he was. Yep, anything Keanu touches is going to get more valuable over the course of time. Dracula Unleashed. Alright, here we go. It's like a $22 game in the realm. You got a pretty significant crack with a piece missing out here. As I said, one of the most oh, I've never seen this setup here. Look at that. Look at that mechanism. Boy, whoever said this was the easiest way to do this really should have gotten fired. There's so much easier ways to present a video game than these insane cases. Both discs are in there. Dracula Unleashed. Jump in the giveaway for those of you that entered the room just now. I got some cool stickers that I'm giving away. Happy to do it. FMV, baby. Yep, you're right. More full motion. I was gonna say like point and click. It has a point and click feel because you're like picking storylines. Got a little ahead of themselves. There's a lot of FMV in here. All right, here's a $35 copy of. When I say 35, I mean that's the price chart, but you got a crack down here. Dragon's Lair. Some of the first cutscene stuff that was ever done was Dragon's Lair, if I'm not mistaken. Major damages on the front there. Check the disc. We're live on this guy. It's like a $35 game. Yeah, you got a ring on the outside, but nothing crazy. Good win, DeLorean. Bingo. Good win. Cervinic. You just won this. Congratulations. I'm running out of all these. Do another Spy Hunter. Look how hard that is. This was a side art. Some of my favorite side art on any arcade machine. We're going to run one that Outrun is up there for me too, but that's a huge sticker right there. Jump in the giveaway for that. Okay. Dune. Excellent movies. Came out. $76 video game right here. Okay, let's take a look at it. Alright. I don't see any cracks on the back. I don't see any cracks on the front. Only scratches. Does have the insert. Manual looks great. This is a pretty nice copy of Dune. And just scratching on the case is all I see. I'll look at the disc. And check the disc. It's like a $76 game here. The disc is mighty clean. Alright, this is a nice copy of Dune right here. Oh man. Here we go. Yeah, it does. Yeah, just scratches that I could see. I don't see any major cracks or anything. These movies were so good. I need to rewatch them. I can't get my kids to bite on them, but I think they'd love them.
The books were great.
Yeah, the books were great. My wife read them all. I read the first half of the first one.
Okay. So.
Good win, sir. Okay. Dungeon Master 2. Alright, it's a $29 game. It's got an as-is sticker. There's a crack on this case. No cracks on the back. It's really wild how the cracks didn't show up on the back a ton. Yep, you're good there. Spice Diver cut. Okay, so you're talking about David Lynch did. Are you talking about the first version of it, or are you talking about like David Lynch did like a cut of like the Spice Diver scene or something like that? Yeah, it's like a $30 game. Good win, Baba. Okay. Iconic Echo. I've got both Echoes at Tides of Time as well. This has cracks on the front. It's got some paper, maybe a ransom note. Let's see what this paper's about here. Echo codes. Echo codes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All the codes that you need. There we go. Click the disc. Looks good. There's Echo. Damage on the front, no cracks on the back. Opens and closes well. Little chip on the corner here. Gotta have Echo. Jump in the giveaway. Alright, let's see what Jay's got. David Lynch did. Oh, I didn't know David Lynch did that one. Oh my. That's cool. Yeah, I need to go back and see that. I tried to get through the second Tron so I could go see Tron Ares. Does anybody see Tron Ares? Was it any good? Alright, here's Tides of Time. It's a $27, $28 game. I don't see any cracks on this. I like the condition of this copy quite a bit. You got the foam in there. This looks good. Yep, we're good. Yeah, this is a clean copy of Echo. Just a little bit of scratches, but nothing crazy on the actual jewel case. Good win, Era. Let's see. Copy of Fahrenheit. Look at this. This is busy. All right, here we go. Fahrenheit. No cracks on the front. This is another FMV. Only scratches on the back. Okay? All right, and then on the inside, it's got the foam, both discs there. What a contraption. What a contraption. There's Fahrenheit right there.
Can I please get the bug off your face?
Yeah. Yep.
Penguin won the Spy Hunter giveaway.
Penguin, you got another cool sticker coming your way, brother. Yeah, it's cool. You'll love it. Good win, Jay. Okay. All right, ground zero. Bingo. No cracks on the front. No cracks on the back. Double disc. They all look good. Yeah, it looks good. Good. There we go. Nice overall condition on this fella. More FMV. I was surprised that this came out before the 32X. Does that surprise anybody else? Nice. Nice, Penguin. $100 game right here. Part of the Alien. All right. Let's take a look at here. All right. You got a small crack right there. Manual looks great. Disc looks pretty good. Pretty good. Nothing crazy. $100 video game right here. No cracks in the back. There's a slight crack right there. Yeah, on that corner. It hasn't busted off, but it's a $100 CIB right here. Nice. Nice. Nice, Penguin. Good win, Jay. This is Jeopardy. $19 CIB for this. Got a sticker on the front. Came from Game Force in Mandarin. Alright. There we are. Alright. We're live. Alright. Young Trebek, rest in peace. That's right, King Cardo. Yep. Everything hits a little different with this guy out of your life. He's always a television turn on away from being in your living room. Yes. Yeah, this console came out, I think, in '92. Does that sound right, Sega CD? Alright. For my money, the best movie ever made. You got cracks on the bottom here. Alright. Seems like it's been dropped. No cracks on the back. Okay. You got the insert. Disc looks great. Okay. There you go.
That's fine.
Good night, son.
There's your mother.
Love you. Thanks, son. Okay. And without my partner, but we will survive. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Cardo. Good one, King. That's King. Okay, next we've got... This is wild. I didn't know this existed. Kids on Site, Space Club, or Sega Club. I know of like the Scottie Pippen game that I think is, but look at all that riffraff in there. Not a very valuable game, but everything seems to be there. It's pretty cool. We're live. This is just a good stream to see what exists out there, because a lot of these games I hadn't seen. I'm currently kind of building a little original Xbox library, and whenever I get free time, which is uncommon, I'm going to start playing through some games, because I never had the original Xbox, but that's what you should do. You know, you kind of see games, you find out, oh, that looks rad. You know, start building out the console. Good win, DeLorean. All right, let's get another giveaway going. I like this guy here. All right, this is like a little epoxy poured sticker of original Mario Bros. Side art. Right there. Bingo. Okay, we're going to get that giveaway going. All right, there you go. Right there. Giveaway 11. Okay, sweet. All right, next. Lethal Enforcers. Lethal Enforcers 2. Guys, for those of you just entering the room, check out my show notes. I got my shows upcoming. I've got the order in which I'm running video games tonight. It's all Sega. Because Sega does what Nintendo don't. Got some damage to the front, but no crack that I can see. We're left. It's like a $30 game, CIB. Did you have the gun? These came with guns, right? Lethal Enforcer had gun systems with them. When the Dreamcast went under, that was pushing me into college. And in college, I don't know if we were going into college in 2000, 2001. I remember playing 007, GoldenEye, and PS2. I played a lot of PS2 because my roommate had a PS2 there. But then later on, I remember I grabbed a whole bunch of Nintendo stuff later in life after college, and it ended up with an ex-girlfriend. And then, I started attacking video games again in like 2008, and I've been in it ever since. I love it. A lot of my personal play currently is the Switch and the Wii U. But like I said, I've been mixing in Xbox. Here's links. Complete copy. Got a chip out of there. Adam, I appreciate all your input. It's only a matter of time before I have a midlife crisis on this stream, and no matter whether I have a tattoo on the top of my head or not, I'm still gonna go, and it's gonna simmer, and it's gonna boil. It's gonna be insane. But it starts with this rat tail. It's one of the things that grounds me, literally. Sell ad space. Yeah, I could do that. Yep. Problem is, it'd probably say, the only people that are looking to buy ads in this space right now are the top guys. So I'd have to have a picture of Skylar, on my head or something like that. All right. The Masked Rider. I've never seen this. I can get a crack right there. Yeah. You got the registration card there. Looks good. Good. All right, here we go. We're live. Abdul Aziz, thanks for coming into the room. I run my shows every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. OMG, good one. Okay. All right, Midnight Raiders, excuse me. go. That's a $22 game right there. Got tape attached to it there. You do have the foam insert. Bingo. This looks good. Just looking for big stuff. You do have a crack right there. We're live. Good $23 game. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, OMG, I don't blame you. If you guys spend more than 50, good win, DeLorean. If you guys spend more than $50, these are my moderators in the room. Here at Green Hair Inc., we treat our moderators like kings, as they should be. But these are postcards. All right, good win. Good win, DeLorean. All right. Okay, we got Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Anybody see who won the giveaway? All right, there's a $25 game right there. Looks good. It's got the insert. We're going to just run this guy live because every disc I've checked has been pretty clean. All right, you got the insert there. Back. Clean. I don't see any major cracks in this guy. Yep, this guy looks pretty good. Just scratches on the surface. It's tough to get these jewel cases without scratches. Good win, OMG. NHL 94. Iconic. Never played it for the Sega CD. There we are right there. We got a busted off piece there. Everything looks good. You do have the insert there, the foam insert. It's like different thicknesses that I'm seeing in these games, probably from different manufacturers or something like that, or different game developers. I don't know why they would be different. Yeah, baby. Go Power Rangers. There we go. NHL 94. The Deke. Okay. Good win to Love Sacking. Good win to Love Sacking. Alright. Okay, next we got Prize Fighter. Moving in alphabetical order if you guys haven't figured that out by now. We're going to just get this guy going. We're live. Two discs. Here we go. Bingo. Prize Fighter. It's pretty good. Taste looks great. Good win. Good win, D. Alright. Racing Aces. We're going to go live. Just going to open and show you. Got a crack on the front. This looks good. Nope, one crack on the back. Bingo. There we are. Yeah, that's possible. Good win, Wacky. Good. Rise of the Dragon. $37 game right here. Okay. We're live. Looks good. Bingo. The back. Looks clean. I don't see any cracks. No major cracks on this fella. Good win, Abdul. Alright. More Sega CD. Okay, like that. Then we're on to Sega Genesis. Okay. Alright, here's Sylphid. Alright, here we go. Alright, there is some schmutz on this. That's on the manual. I'll show you the manual here. See that stuff there? It's pretty foul. I actually tried with my, like with a little bit of rubbing alcohol to get it off, and I couldn't. I did get some stuff off the front, but that's what we have. But the disc looks great. Yeah, the disc looks great. No PS2 Slims. I'm all Sega console CIB stuff tonight. Yeah, it does look like hash resin. You're right. This music sounds like what somebody smoking from a hash pipe would do when playing this game in like 1993. Good one, DeLorean. Sonic CD. $73 video game right here. Okay. Let's take a good look at this one. No cracks that I can see on the back. Looks good on the front too. No disc. No disc. Alright. Case, manual only. No disc on that. Okay? She ran away. Slip past the goalie on that one. Let's see what we got here. Let's get back to some Sonic. Yeah, baby. This song hits. I don't know if you really listen to it, but it hits. Somebody needs to bring some lyrics onto this song. Trask, good win. Alright. There we go. I have this on Spotify, Penguin. Yeah, it does pump you up. Jay Knight knows. Jay Knight's waiting for some bangers later. Star Wars Rebel Assault. Alright, $30 video game right here. We're live. No cracks on the back, nothing on the front. We do have a disc. We're back in it. This looks clean. Here we go. Yeah, this is a killer jam. You just gotta look up Sonic the Hedgehog on these platforms. It's probably better, like, playlists on YouTube out there, I would assume. It's heat. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take it off shuffle. We're just gonna take these right in. Yeah, shuffle off. Take me all the way through Sonic. Okay. That was 45. No Tony Hawk for PSP. Arrow. Okay. Sorry about that. Alright, on to it. Stellar Fire. It's like a $14 CIB. Solid crack down here. Everything there. Every disc that I've pulled has been good enough. Yep. Let me spin it. Yep, only Sega. Yeah, I'm about 6 games away from being done with Sega CD, then I'm moving to Sega Genesis. Alphabetical order, you know, maybe 50 games that are awesome. Yeah, Penguin, this song will make you want to get out and run around Carrick. That's all it'll do. Good win. Good one, Abdul. For those of you guys that are new to my stream, I'm typically sealed, and I'm a lot of sealed graded coming up very soon. And I start all my stuff at $1, and I love it. And you guys are going to get some excellent deals. I've been wholesaling some crazy stuff out. I'm also bringing original art to this platform. I'm bringing stuff through friends from crazy collections. So bookmark my stuff, and I run everything on Sunday night, 8 p.m. In the winter, I might run a couple streams a week, depending on consignments from others. But thank you for jumping in. I usually am not longer than 3 hours. You know, this will probably go 2.5. Surgical Strike, $25 video game right there. Got a crack in the front. Cases missing the lower half. Disc. Looks good. We're live. About a $25 game, CIB. There we go. There we go. Good one, Abdulaziz. Okay. There we go. Alright, Supreme Warrior. Another cardboard box. $35 video game. There you go. Everything's in there. The left. Corno, pretty sure. Yeah, baby. Yeah, Gobble. Songs rock. It's about a $36, you know, CIB game here. These cardboard boxes are wild. Weirdly, Gabagool, like, one of my biggest Sega memories is at your house playing Might and Magic 3 with my stepdad. It's like we must have played it there and then borrowed it, or vice versa. I don't remember how it worked, but we got Tomcat Alley. $15 game right there. We got cracks on the front and back. Bingo. Everything's there. We're live. This looks good. Yeah. Yeah. Good one, Abdul. Okay. 4 more Sega CD games. Okay. Alright. This game looks awesome. $33 video game, Rage in the Cage. This looks like a fun game. Everything looks good. We're live. Looks good. Crack on the back. Front looks clean. We're live. Happy Halloween, guys. Good win, Arrow. Excellent win. You talking about Might and Magic 3, Penguin? Who shot Johnny Rock? $38 video game. Look at this game. You got this crossed out here. Who shot Johnny Rock? I didn't do it. Looks clean. $38 CIB video game. Look at that. Classic. Right there, baby. No. He might be in that game. If you're talking about the Rage in the Cage. Two more Sega CD after this. Good win, DeLorean. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. And then Wirehead. We are on to Sega Genesis. Yes. Yes. Okay, here's Wheel of Fortune. Surprisingly a $21 video game. I'm probably sure you got a significant crack there. Sticker residue on the front. We're live. There you go. Looks good. Looks good. Good win, D. Funky. Wirehead. I do have a sealed copy of this at a grading company currently. So stay tuned. Wirehead. Alright. It's like a $40 CIB. This looks good. Cardo. I am a dealer with CGC. They're close to me. I know Kenneth is a head grader. He's always done good for me. It's just as far as how he carries himself. And I like CGC. You know, one of the main reasons is that I'm close enough to drive and pick up, but I haven't quite done that yet. I do have a sealed copy of this Penguin that's at the grading company, yes. Yes, it was. This is the last Sega CD game that we're running. Yeah, King, we can absolutely talk about that. I love all the grading companies. That's what's a little bit different about me, is that I love VGA. I have had great experiences with WADA and CGC, so I can tell you the good stuff about all of them. But I can also steer you in the right direction based on what you need to do. It depends on the games. I've worked with multiple grading companies at the same time because, you know, VGA is good for certain things and so on and so forth. Good win, sir. All right, are we ready for some Sega Genesis? It's gonna be fun. All right, we're starting in the A's. And what better games than Aladdin and Alter Beast? All right, here we go. We're gonna change the weight. Let me change the weight on you. Start auction. Yeah, we're good. Okay. All right, here we go. Aladdin still has the hang tab. Cartridge-based stuff. All I can do is tell you that I don't see any major damage to the pins. But we're all there, okay? We're live. On a Sega Genesis. Yeah, absolutely, Forte. I agree. Yep. Good win, Abdul. All right. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I have my buddy Bertram Foist. This guy right here. He loves playing around with AI. And he did an Altered Beast version, The Rise from Your Grave, with a bald man turning into a green hair. And it's beautiful. So find me on Instagram. The game in its by itself is, I'm going to pull this one out because it's a quality title to me. Alright. Yeah, I mean, it looks good. The label has seen better days, but it's not like torn. It's just got, it's like, you know, dark, whatever that is. We're live. There we go. Altered Beast. Still fun. I still like playing this. I showed it to my son the other day. A couple weeks ago, maybe. I love the upgrade system. And they make those orbs just hard enough to get to with those stupid dogs. Good win, Tony. Hey, Morbid, what's up, my man? Good to see you in the room, brother. All right, Bimini run. All right, hang tab's gone. Bingo. There we go. We're live. It's a $42 game, according to price charting. Right there. We're gonna run out some really nice Sega Genesis stuff from here. All kinds of fun stuff mixed in. We got a $50 CIB up next. No Battlefront Ultimate Pokey. This is all. I mean, there's no Battlefront for Sega Genesis. I assume you're talking PS4 or something like that. But this is all Sega from here on out. All I'm doing is Sega today. Good win. Good win, Toddzilla. Okay, up next, we've got Bubble and Squeak, $50 CIB. All right, there we go. Okay, no manual. Game looks pretty good. Clean game. No manual. And the case looks good too. I like the case on this. All right. I think you're a clean manual away from having a mint copy of this. We're live. Superman. Let me check and see if I got Superman. No Superman. No Superman, unfortunately. It's a $50 game, CIB. Just to give you an idea. No manual on this. Like I said, nice clean copy overall. Good win, Cardo. Excellent buy. All right, next we got Cyborg Justice. $20 game right here. We got writing, not the cleanest copy. Let's see what we got here. Just game in case. It's got like a rental sticker on the back. Thing looks good on the pins. I don't see any major damage. All right, there you go. There, we're live. No Batman. Unfortunately, I'm gonna go in alphabetical order. So, like, if there's any, you can definitely call out and ask. But I'll stay in alphabetical order. I'm trying to just run as quick as I can. But you can certainly ask because I have them all right in alphabetical behind me. If anybody needs any Specific Sega Genesis requests. Throw them at me. Herzog. Mortal Kombat is yes. I got Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3 tonight. No Herzog. No Herzog. Good win, sir. Okay. Bingo. Dinosaurs for Hire. $67 CIB game right here. You've got nibbling there. Missing that. Bingo. I mean, it looks good. It's got a corner issue there, but cart looks solid. Bingo. This is a $67 CIB right here. Dinosaurs for Hire. Bingo. Got a little nibble there. Missing the hang tab. Cool title. Looks like fun. Good win, Abdul. Grindstormer. No. No Grindstormer. Yeah, no problem. Castle of Illusion is a no. Yep, Castle of Illusion is a no. Got Gunstar Heroes in this pile. This is a cool pile right here. $47 game right here, Double Dragon 3. Alright. Last time this was for sale in the store that I pulled this out of, he had it for 12 bucks. So how far back does that go? Oh, this is a pretty nice copy. I like this copy a lot. Yeah, hang tabs there. Overall, very nice copy. So 47's what this averages in multiple conditions. I like this game right here. It's real clean. Absolute monster next. D, good win. No Addams Family. No Splatterhouse. Yeah, I'm in alphabetical. I'm going through the D, so if anything was before that, you'd know. But here we go. Heavy right here, okay? It's $164 CIB, $164 CIB game according to price charting. It is complete there. Let's look at the cart. Looks good to me. No signs of damage, moisture-wise or anything. There's your manual. Bingo. Missing the hang tab. Bingo. Everything else is as it should be. We ready to run a monster? Here we go. $1 start on a $164 CIB video game. Who's going to steal this one? Creative Upside wants it. Oh yeah, this is it's fun. Streets of Rage, yep. I also have Streets of Rage 2 tonight. Gabagool. Good one, Abdul. Excellent win. Alright, that's excellent buy. Got some room in there. Paying wholesale prices. I love it. Alright, Echo the Dolphin next. Of which I played quite a bit. $19 video game. That's a shame. Just game. In case. Case is really nice. Case is very clean. There's Echo. We're live. No PS2 games. So Mojo, my whole thing, no Raid and Trad either. What a beautiful game that is. Mojo, I'm sealed graded. I'm a lot of sealed video games, but tonight I'm running for a video game store. He gave me a lot of good stock of some mainly Sega, primarily Sega stuff. So I'm running 160 Sega-based video games. A lot of them are CIB. Good win arrow. But like back to your yeah, I do have some no alph for Master System. I only have about 6 to 8 Master System games. No Skitchin, nope. Alright. Good win arrow. But yeah, my regularly scheduled program is about to be a bunch of sealed graded stuff at dollar starts. Uncommon stuff. It's just going to get crazy. Just if you want to see how the high end of the video game market operates, bookmark all my streams on Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. F-22 Interceptor. Okay? Yeah, it's a pretty inexpensive title. The game's in there, no manual. Alright, we're live. No Sunset Riders, one of my favorite games. Yes to Outrun. I have Outrun and Outrunners tonight. But, man, Sunset Riders. If you guys haven't played Sunset Riders, play it co-op, it still holds up. It is a fun game. Good one, Abdul. Yeah, baby, we got some Outrun tonight. Okay. Fighting Masters. Look at this. Look at how beautiful that is. That's art. That's art. This is our art. Alright, you got the manual that's missing its, at least its top page. Fate of the Civil, but you just jump right into the Fate of the Civilization. Oh, so fun. The cart looks great. Cart looks great. Okay, we're live. It's like a $25 video game, but like, look at that. Look at that. That's how it used to be, people. No holds barred. Look at that battle. Who wins that battle? Droid? A Bionic Man? Well, who wins? I don't know. Toddzilla wins. That's who wins. Good win, Toddzilla. Oh, this music is getting me where I need to go. Got a banger here. Gunstar Heroes. Okay, let's take a close look at this. You've got just the plastic-ish, like, kind of snagged there. Love the hang tab on the top. Game only. Bingo. Game only. Cart looks good. There we go, right there. Got it? So for your reference, just the game alone, $63 averages on price charting. CIB is $133. Okay? So that's somewhere in between. Welcome to the room, everyone. Let me get another giveaway going. Good win, Abdul. All right. Let's get a giveaway for this sticker going. There we go. We're live. Jump in the giveaway. I had these personally made. All right, next pile. Look at that. Incredible Hulk. Got a sticker on there. Got a little bit of damage on that front edge there. We do have a CIB copy of the Incredible Hulk. So fun. Live. Alright. Jump in the giveaway, everyone. Check out my show notes for upcoming shows. Bookmark my shows. I'm going to always bring crazy stuff. I just sold a piece of original art for Cruising Exotica tonight. Buy it now. Just by talking about it because of how cool it is. All right, Incredible Hulk. Good win. Excellent buy. Good win. Okay. $24 video game. You've got some loss of the plastic there. Manual. Take one video. Game. We're live. No major damage that I can see on the game. Boom. Instruments of Chaos. Good Wendy. Home Alone? No. No, I don't. We do have... We're on the J's now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I definitely don't have Home Alone. Okay, John Madden Football 92. Okay. Wrong game. Okay, there's Madden 94. All right, so 92 case, 94 cart, no manual. Bingo. We're left. Like a hang tab here. Okay. All right, Jurassic Park. Right there. Game. Case only. It's good. Bingo. No manual. We're live. Excellent title coming up next. Good one, MX. 45 seconds in the giveaway. Okay, Kid Chameleon. Got a sticker there. This is just game and case. All right, CIB does $36 on these. Looks good. You got writing on it, writing on the cart. A little bit of sticker residue on this side here, but the pins look good. All right, there we go. Left. 10 seconds in the giveaway. For my last Mortal Kombat sticker of the night. Jay Knight. Is that your second sticker? Retro, really? Yeah, I sent it out. You need to message. I'll message you. I'll write down the message you on that. Yeah, that's. Yeah, let me write that down. Retro Rudy. I'll message you on that. So I've been adding, trying to stay pretty much on top of that. Okay. Thanks, brother. All right. Good win, sir. Okay. All right. Up next, we got the Lost Vikings. Another quality title. $35 game, CIB. Okay. Just game in case. Okay. Game in case. We're live. All right, it's good time to stay in the room, guys. We got some crazy stuff. The S's, the R's and the S's of my Sega Genesis run are nice. A rat tail comes with every Sunday night show. Jay Truist, good win. That was a good buy right there. All right, onward and upward. Yeah, we got some nice ones in this pile. All right, we'll start with Madden 94. Okay. Got some of the player stuff, team stuff, all the extras. Maybe not all. No game. Okay, here we go. Here's what we got. I have 94 in the other case. This is beautiful. Oh, this is perfect. Okay. Meant to be. Okay. CIB Madden 94. I don't know if these are all the team inserts or not. There we go, right there. We're left. Got Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3 coming next in this pile. I've got Outrun and Outrunners in this pile next. And, coming up in the next 8 to 10. All Sega tonight. Love celebrating Sega. Sad that they stopped making video game systems. Good win, Alex. Good win. All right. Okay. Mary Lemieux Hockey. $16 game. There you go. We're live. Yeah. Yeah, the Genesis is rad. Oh, I got you, Penguin. I was wondering what that slew of letters was. Excellent. Yeah, Genesis is great. European Concepts, good first win. There's the dollar video game that we sold today. Euro. Catching it on the lower end. Ah, man. All right, here we go. Mortal Kombat 1. Sticker residue. Just the game. Game and case. Okay? There we are. We're live. Yeah, that's cool. I didn't know that, Penguin. I'd say I played Mortal Kombat 2 the most. I mean, I feel like I played 3 a lot, too. I played them all. They were all great. Yeah, you spit that code out like it was programmed into you. Good win, Wild Bill. All right, Mortal Kombat 2. Crusher. got the registration card and the map, or like, you know, the extra insert, but you do not have the manual. Manual is not in there. Game inserts, no manual. Case. We're live. Good assortment though. This particular source of video games that became available, like, I just loved how he was willing to just give me one of anything he had doubles of. And that makes for a pretty good spread of video games. You get to see a lot of cool stuff tonight. Alright, good win, DeLorean. Alright, and Mortal Kombat 3. Right there. Feels light. Yep, just game. The label's pretty damaged. Gaming case. Bingo. Okay? We're live. Good one, Wild Bill. Congrats on unlocking the bronze. For those of you guys that don't know, there's a little crown up top. As you spend money with me, you get to get little discounts. There's lots of little ways that I can get discounts to you. One of them is to jump in the show notes. Send the word rat tail to the phone number there, and I leave coupons in the before every show. I'll text you a coupon that you can use in the show, and you go over to your wallet, you're able to use it. There's NBA Jam, another iconic game. This is the system you want to own it on. Cards are not included. Do you have the manual? Do you have the game? That's a CIB copy of NBA Jam. Still fun. He's on fire. Yeah, boom shakalaka, baby. Good win, DeLorean. Streets of Rage 2, baby. Yeah, we're selling that game later. Alright, that's S74. Okay. Some of the best hockey humanity's ever had to offer. Getting into the NHLPA stuff. Got this guy's heavy. Got the heavy thick manuals. Got these registration cards. NHL 93. Iconic. We're live. Bingo. I have 2 copies of this. I don't know what's all in the next one. Yeah, Abdul. Yeah, this is my first time running that program. I can't remember what part of it is impossible, but we'll tweak it the next time around. It was kind of fun to offer that. Let's see here, S75. Yeah, it's kind of like a learning thing. So I guess the bronze is the easiest. My intention was not to make it difficult to do, but wasn't really quite sure, having not used it before. But I'm fairly new to this platform as well. All right, so this is dirty. There doesn't appear to be a manual, but there's like the map, or I mean the poster, and you do have the 2 like registration based type things. No manual. NHL 93. This has dirt on it. Debris. There you go. Yeah, so I guess I'd have to look at it, Abdul. So I usually sell high-end stuff. Like sealed graded video games are coming next. So like maybe it's easier to obtain when you're, if you knew that I was generally selling higher tier stuff, but ultimately, yeah, like, good win. Oh, good win, Jay. Yeah, ultimately, I want to give you, anybody who sticks with me. Yeah, so I've had stuff sell for $500 multiple times on here. Yeah, we just had to buy it now. Somebody's buy something, buy it now. Like a piece of original art in my shop. that I got consigned for $425. So you'll see, like in my coming shows, if you bookmark my streams, that will not, 1,000's not hard to get to. All right, NHL 94. There we go. Just game and case. Maybe the best hockey game ever made. Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, Abdul, like, I ran a stream, to give you an example, it was like less than my 10th stream. I ran maybe like 50 sealed graded Switch first-party titles in one stream once, and that, like, you know, that was a lot of money. It was easy for things to add up quick. I've sold $400 or $500 sealed graded games on here. So, like, I'll just continue to do it. I like that stuff. I like preserving video games. And I really, in about 2020 is when I took to sealed stuff, but had been in video games much longer. And so, maybe it'll make more sense in a different stream. This is the best. This is my favorite box art of all time, right there. Right there. There's something that does for me. I don't know what it is. I don't even love cars. That era right there. All right. We've got game, manual. We got a full CIB here. Got a little bit of white stuff out on the bottom there. Missing the hang tab. Let's see what we got here. It's an $86 game CIB. Right there. Last time it was in retail in this video game store, it was $5.95. It's been sitting in a warehouse ever since. It's pretty fun. We're live. Yeah. Suzuki. Let's see. Yu Suzuki. No. No, I don't have that one. I got Outrunners up next, though. I love. This is the game that I'd want sealed the most, maybe. This is on my want list. I wouldn't be afford to pay for it. That's part of it. But Outrun, there's just not many copies of this in sealed condition. I feel like there could be less than 10 in the world. That's what it feels like. Good win. Good win, Abdul. Oh, I got you. I got you. Abdul, that's 78. Great win there. All right, now I have Outrunners. Okay. Bingo. Missing the hang tab there. Just game and case. And this was a Blockbuster video rental right there. Okay. Pins look fine. Okay. Game. Case. We're live. I don't think I've ever seen this game in person. Good win, Abdul. Okay, let's get another stack. You guys are doing great. Okay. All right, here we go. Quack shot. All right. No hang tab on this one, but there wasn't one. Got both. We're live. I love this grid. It's one of the most iconic things. I prefer it over the black box, to be honest. The Nintendo black box, I love that grid. Good win, that one. Road Rash 2. Game. Manual's back there. I have the this is the box copy. You know, it's got wear. And I also have the clamshell copy. We're live. Back to back here. Good one, D. We're gonna do another giveaway. Street Fighter, baby. Alright. Jump in that giveaway. Street Fighter sticker. Good one, D. Okay. Okay. Okay, next up, we've got the clamshell version. Right there. Bingo. Yeah, Wild Bill, I'll run one for you. Yep. Absolutely. I would think a clamshell would be much more desirable of the two. We're live. Yep, no problem, Wild Bill. Good win, Abdul. All right. All right, we're going to run this guy real quick. There we go. I had these personally made. I give them away all the time in my shows, but it's huge. I have it on like my 1 gallon water jug, like my thermos. They're rad. Good win, Wild Bill. Excellent win. All right, so that was number 83. That's 83. Okay. Rocket Knight Adventures. Another hammer. Okay, Rocket Knight Adventures. Game. Case. Missing the hang tab on the back. We're live. It's like a $55 CIB game. This is just game and case. Price charting money. Yeah. Yeah, this was, what is this a sequel to? Or what? There's another game that doesn't have the same name as this, that is like the sequel to this, or it's the sequel to that. Good win, J. True. Yeah, King Cardo. I gotta look that up. I can't remember what it was. Let's see. Sequel to Rocket Knight Adventures. Sparkster. Sparkster was the sequel. Yes. Sparkster's just called Sparkster. I didn't realize it was the sequel to that game. All right, Shadow Blasters. No Wii games. I'm all Sega tonight, and I'm finishing out on Sega Genesis. Then I'll do my Sega Master System games that I have, and then I've got some loose quality Game Gear titles, okay? Shadow Blasters, we're live. Bingo. CIB. Right there. Shadow Blasters. Shadow Blasters. Yeah. I agree. Good one, Abdul. I already ran on my Dreamcast, Paul, unfortunately. I ran a lot of good Dreamcast tonight. I ran it first. Love that system. I love anybody that loves that system. All right, here we go. Shaq Fu. We're live. Manual. Game. Arrow, congratulations. You won this rad sticker. Good win, Arrow. Good win, DeLorean. All right, here we go. I'll show it to you. Shining Force. All right. $93 video game. Let's see what we got inside. Okay. We do have a manual. Manual's seen better days. Let's take the manual out. Let's see here. Looks good. No writing that I can see. Let's take the game out. Pins look good. Pins look good. Okay, here we go. Hammer. Right here. Uh-oh. All right, we're live. Shining Force. Right there. For those of you guys that just joined, jump into my show notes. You'll see the stuff that I've got coming in my upcoming shows. I run my shows on Sunday night, and I got a lot of crazy stuff coming. I do a lot of sealed stuff. A lot of people see me in other rooms grabbing sealed stuff all the time. I work with CGC and VGA and all these different companies. I'm trying to preserve video games. I like it. I think it's important to preserve them. Abdul. It is art for us. I agree. I'll show you. I'll show you my art. Hey, Discount. Welcome back. Thanks for your buy it now purchase. It's a really cool piece of art, and it's a final sketch. But this is my art. This is the only game I saved in my collection, and there's never been a more fitting time to show it. This is like a first print copy of Sonic the Hedgehog. Even in a 960 plus, I'm happy to have it. Yeah, that's the last one that survived. I sold a lot of my collection, a lot of the higher end stuff that I had to really attack Whatnot and bring good stuff to the table. But we're gonna get, yeah, we'll go with that music. All right, here we go. Shining in the Darkness. All right. Let's see here. Here we go. Missing the hang tab. Yeah, non-NFR. So I'm 90% sure that it's first print. Like CGC kind of denotes it as so in one of the articles that they wrote, but I'll show it to you. No Sunset Riders. Anybody that comes in and asks for Sunset Riders, you're a friend of mine. Love that game. So we'll wait till this is done running. Shining in the Darkness. My bad, guys. Good win, Jay. Good win. I knew you wanted that game. Great win, Jay. All right. So this is a printed in Japan copy. There was only one printed in Japan copy that it, like, I guess print run, so you'd say. All the rest are made in Japan. So it stands to reason that they wouldn't have done that in the middle of the shelf life. They would do it towards the beginning or something like that and change it after the first run. So it's believed that that's the first print. Side pocket. It's like an $18 CIB. Yeah, I got Sonic. I got Sonic 3 coming. I got 2 copies of it. All right, there we go. We're live. Yeah, we're into Sonic. I'll do spinball effect. All right, good win. Good win, Shank. All right. All right, we're into the Sonics. It's my only copy of Sonic 1. Not for resale. It's got an extra insert back there. Yeah. Bingo. We're live. Discount for sure. I saw that message you just sent. Yeah, absolutely, brother. It's a cool item. Got to be. It's a, you know, living with a C+ in your collection. That's about one of the few places I'd allow it. Good win, Wild Bill. I got 2 copies of Sonic 2 next. Yeah. It's copy number 1. Not for resale copy. It's complete. It's got a sticker on it. All right. We're live. Clearing out the Sega stuff. One of the best games ever. This one right here. I put some time in that casino zone. I've got Sonic 1, 2, and 3. Good Wendy. And I have Sonic Spinball. I do not have Sonic 3D Blast. Okay. Alright, we'll get these out of here. Alright. Another copy of Sonic 2. We're live. NFR. Game and manual. There you go. Thanks for joining me tonight, guys. I really appreciate it. Check out my show notes. I got stuff in there about my future shows. Good one, Abdul. I really am excited about what's coming. We had a really good consignor last week. Dude, just be really pleased with what we sold from the Nintendo World Championships collection. It was crazy. And CIB copy. It's got some wear to it. But we sold some one-of-a-kind stuff in that show. And he did so well that he's going to start running more stuff with me. And so I'll occasionally run some crazy stuff that he procures. And as he develops more confidence in this platform, he'll just keep sending crazy stuff. And he has top of the market type video game stuff. Top 5 best Sega games. Good ahead. Sonic 2 is definitely in there. Sunset Riders is up there. Good one. Good one, sir. Mortal Kombat 2. Probably. There's a Street Fighter in there. I have a couple Street Fighters tonight. It's hard not to put a Street Fighter in there. There's another copy right there. Sonic 3. Okay. Just game. In case. Okay. Probably the RPG that I played the most when I was younger was Might and Magic 3. And I haven't even seen that game since I played it when I was probably 10 years old. But I loved it. I do have, Carter likes Gunstar Heroes. That's awesome. Yeah, I've never played Golden Axe. I've heard it's excellent. I hear everybody talk about Shining Force. Like that's the series. Good, Wendy. Yeah, Youper. Yep. Iconic. Road Rash. Yeah, Contra Hardcores. I have never played any Contras that really have done for me what the original did. Sonic Spinball. CIB copy of that. Yes, I did. Yeah, Youper, you missed them, brother. I think I had 2 different copies of it. Yep. Vector Man's coming. Fantasy Star I've heard good things about too. I know there's something I'm missing. I mean, like, Super Smash TV's a rad game. Good win, Hurt. No loose SNES. No, it's all Sega. Tonight, Sega does what Nintendo don't, my friend. I took about 160 games from a guy who runs a video game store, and he gave me a lot of really good stuff. And we're just getting towards the end of the Genesis, which was a really cool stack. Spider-Man, X-Men. Just game in case. Okay? Relax. Bingo. Good, Wendy. Alright, this is a $56 video game. CIB. Let's see what we got in it. Red cart. Manual. Bingo. Quality title right here. I don't know. It's TurboGrafx 16. Like same era. Like if we're talking about TurboGrafx 16 as like a 16, was that a 16-bit console? Yes, absolutely. Yep, Superman, you absolutely can, for sure. Because if TurboGrafx is 16-bit era, Blazing Lasers is my all-time favorite game from that era. If you've never played it or seen it, I don't know where you can emulate it, but Blazing Lasers is basically a Contra. Oh yeah, Moonwalker, yes. Yes, Moonwalker's in my top 5, for sure. Without a doubt. Yes. Excellent port. I like it better than the arcade, 10 times better. Alright. We're into Street Fighter. Just game, in case. Yes, Moonwalker. 100 times yes. Good call, Hemi. Just getting that robot upgrade. So hard to do, but I love that game. Yeah. Yeah, I can believe that, Potato. It's wild, the port stuff that goes back and forth, like finding the right port. Wouldn't think there'd be that much variance. Good one, Ice Cold. Has anybody ever heard of the arcade game Lucky and Wild? There's like a small ski resort outside of Pittsburgh called Seven Springs that had it in arcade, and they had this game. And I thought it was the funnest arcade game I've ever played. Yeah, I'll tell you about it in a second here. CIB copy. This game, it'd be hard for me not to put this game in my top 5. I mean, is this the best one? I mean, this the Special Champion Edition is fine too, but at least you got extra characters on this. So Lucky and Wild was a sit-down where you had a wheel on the left side as the driver, and he had a pistol right on your dash. So you had a pistol on your dash while you're driving, and then your second player was sitting next to you with at least 1 or 2 guns mounted on the dash that you could swivel. And so you were driving in a car, and like bad guys were shooting through your windshield and stuff. It was so rad. Oh, it was good. And I've only seen it once, but it was called Lucky and Wild. Yeah. Yeah, Potato. Yeah. All right, Streets of Rage 2. Not for resale. $58 CIB right there. All right. It is all there. Okay. All right. Replayed in condition. Case does close on the bottom. A little wonky on the top, but it does close. There you go, right there. Yeah, I mean, it was neat. It was an excellent, like, shooter/driving game. Like, the driver was like he was in a car racing game and had a handgun. Yeah, you're right, Potato. Yeah. Need to mount a dashboard on your CRT television. Good win, Mikey. Okay. Killer. Strider. Feels like game and yep, game and case only. There you are. Alright, ready? Good luck. No Scooby-Doo. No Scooby-Doo. I got about 5 Sega Genesis games left. Then I got about 6 Master System games. And then I got a bunch of cart-only Genesis, or Game Gear stuff. And there's some nice titles in there. It's a nice game. Somebody's sleeping on Strider. I guess it is game and case. Good win, Abdul. Okay. Underrated game. Very underrated game. This is a different kind of case. Like a rental store, Blockbuster Video, sticker on it. It's a Blockbuster sticker. Is this a Blockbuster clamshell? Right there. How about that? Does that add value? Does that add value? I mean, I think it's cool having a Blockbuster clamshell. I think Penguin was talking about a Blockbuster clamshell. Yeah, Penguin. It is dope. This game's so fun. It's like a Running Man style kind of thing. Good win, Robo. Tinhead. Another uncommon title. Gaming case. Okay. Tinhead. We're live. Finishing with 3 good quality titles after this one too. This is like a $35 CIB. This is just gaming case. Thank you. Good one, Cardo. Yeah, so Cardo, have you ever played Sparkster? Did you know that it was the sequel to Rocket Adventures? Isn't that fun? Yeah, if any of you guys ever have any questions about sealed graded video games, please give me a call. I am not the expert, but I've been in it long enough to kind of get a feel for how the market goes. You kind of learn the ropes. Gaming case. Yes, it is. Sparkster is expensive. Yeah, I had the SNES. I used to have a sealed graded copy of the SNES version. Yeah, Superman. Yeah, I love talking about that stuff. Good one, Abdul. Vector Man 2. CIB copy. $40 CIB. We're live. According to price charting. Taking the average sold. This only came like this, I think. Only in the box. No clamshell of this. Good win, King. All right, last Genesis title. $60 video game right here. Good one to go out on for the Genesis. Just game and box. Okay. Sticker. We're live. $60 CIB. I only had Streets of Rage 2. Yeah, Streets of Rage 2 is gone. I did not have one. Yeah, the Master Systems were a lot of Wonder. Was there multiple Wonder Boys on the Master System, from what I remember? It's more well known for that. Okay, excellent. My bad, Mikey. Good one, Todd. All right. That was Pure Moods at its finest right there. One of these days, I'm going to rock a Pure Mood CD on this stream, and it's going to make people feel weird. But me and my wife listened to it when we were like 15 years old, not even ever knowing each other. And when I found out she listened to Pure Moods when she was younger, I said, you might be the one. All right, I've got 7 Master System games. It is a disturbing fact about me how much I used to rock out to Pure Moods back in the late 90s. All right, Rocky. Yep, no problem, sir. I'm glad you got to enjoy and grab a bunch of really nice stuff. I appreciate you. Have a good night, brother. All right, we're live. Yeah. Rocky, what's the best Rocky? Rocky 4? Then 3? Depends on how old you are. Good win, Hemi. All right. Enduro racer. Go right there. Missing a piece now. Things are brittle. We're live. Yeah, Rocky 4. Yep. 2 votes for Rocky 4. I'll be number 3. The music. It's all good. 5 was Tommy Gunn. Good win, DeLorean. Missile Defense 3D. The crack up top there. Bingo. We're live. DeLorean wants it. Good win. Yeah, I got 4 more. Okay. Afterburner. Nice cover there. Excellent arcade game. Crazy cool cockpit. We're live. Classic, baby. That's right. Yeah, Uper. Yeah, Uper, with you in the room, because I don't know if you were here earlier, and I don't even know if I said this, but I have been working towards getting stuff regularly submitted to CGC for quite some time now. And all the stuff that I've sent off is going to start trailing in as soon as next week. And it's going to be really wild. Like, really crazy stuff that I'm just going to rip. You know, not even really paying attention to what they're worth, but just sending them to auction on this platform because I like running stuff. I like letting stuff rip. I want to procure stuff that you guys like having, that is a good investment if you hold it, you know, that kind of stuff. So I'm really looking forward to it. Yep, Manuel's there. Great football. Trying to procure as best I can. This was a fun stream. Something that I did, you know, as I was trying to work to get through the 4 to 5 month turnarounds at times that it takes with grading companies is I started taking consignments towards the end here, and they've been awesome. It really depends on who you're working with, but I have been very fortunate thus far. The people I've chosen to take consignments from, they've been really understanding and, you know, incentivizes me to promote better. Spellcaster, let's look this guy up. Nope. I don't think they have Mega or Master System stuff on them. Spellcaster, complete. Missing the hang tab. No, I'm not I've never been an exclusive guy, Uper. I love you've heard me say many times, I love all the grading companies, but as of right now, because of CGC being as close as they are to me in Florida, and me knowing, you know, the guy who's the head of grading there, you know, and believing in what he's doing, like, I'm going to just send a lot to them. But I just sent some stuff to VGA. I was mostly WADA for many, many years. And I still like WADA. You know, but it's just, this is what I settled on. All right, one more. Chop lifter. complete. We're live. Last CIB game tonight. Good win, Robo. All right, I'm going to switch over. We just have a bunch of Game Gear card onlys with some good titles in there. All right. I'll put this guy up. All right, I don't know what this is. I'm going to show it to you while I'm getting ready for the Game Gear, okay? Fantasy Star Universe. Look at this. Sealed, Japanese. I don't know if it's like a blind box or what, but it's pretty rad. All right, I'm gonna let this go for 45 seconds. It's like an action figure for Fantasy Star. Can't be many of these in like the U.S. Like I can't imagine there's a ton of action figures in the U.S. It probably was mostly Japan that was making those. Okay, good. All right, guys, I had to create a listing so we could have lighter weights for the Game Gear cards. Good win, J Knight. All right, that's number 114. Okay. All right, so pull him down. All right, we're gonna go 10 seconds on these. We're gonna go quick on these. All right, there you go. I got a lot of the Sonic stuff in here. Got a sticker here. Good win, DeLorean. Okay. Live. It's my last system that I'm running for. Good one, Robo. And I really appreciate you guys coming out. I've got probably 20 to 25 of these, and there's some good stuff mixed in. So don't go anywhere. But I just want to let you guys know that I appreciate you guys checking out my stream. Hope you bookmark stuff. All right, we're live. Got a lot of fun stuff coming. Good win, DeLorean. Live. Thanks, Penguin. Good one, DeLorean. Lion King. Eric LaCroix. McCrae. Good win, Jamer. Thanks for your first purchase. I appreciate you. Columns live. This is a great game. This game's still fun to play today. Good win, Jamer. Okay. Sonic 1. Pretty highly desirable video game. We're live. I had a sealed graded copy of this game here. First print copy of it, and I had to sell it. Never been rich enough to hold the big stuff. A lot of it got turned into whatnot money so I could bring cool stuff to this market. Good win, Big Grips. One second. Here we go. Sonic Drift 2. I have never even heard of this game. Look at this. Right there. This cannot be a cheap game. I've never even heard of this game. I gotta look this one up. Good win, Jammer. Sonic 2. Live. Good win, that one. Another Echo. Tides of Time. Live. Good win, Jammer. Majors Pro Baseball. Live. So these stickers are the store that I got this from. And he just had a lot of stuff in the warehouse where, like, some of the prices of the earlier stuff was so cheap that it had to be 20 years ago that it was last on a store shelf. Good win, that one. Joe Montana. Good win, that one. maybe 10 to 15 more. Putt and putter. We're live. Good one, DeLorean. Super columns. We're live. Good one, DeLorean. X-Men. Which one, Jammer? Talking about super columns or X-Men? Good one, Robo. Triple Trouble. Sonic Triple Trouble. Give you a minute to look this up if you need to. We're live. Good one, Robo. Good one, that one. Sonic Chaos. It's about the least people I've had in the room, so you guys are getting some good grabs. It's pretty exciting. Those of you that stuck around for these Game Gear titles, hopefully you're getting some real steals. I did not price a lot of these out, but I knew there was good stuff in there. He gave me some good titles. This was a nice consignment. Good win, Thomas. Probably the worst one that I have left. Good win. Sonic 2. Good one, that one. Mortal Kombat. Thanks for following me, Jammer. Getting towards the tail end of a long stream. Went a little longer than expected, but we ran stuff pretty quick. You guys got to see a lot of good video games. I've given away original art in previous streams for Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I've sold all kinds of wild stuff, so please bookmark my stuff. Good win, Jammer. Oh, fun. Ren and Stimpy. That makes me smile just to see that font. Quest for the Shaven Yak. I loved when they zoomed in and did the close-ups in these shows and it looked grotesque. Brought me great joy. Echo. I had a CIB Echo for Genesis, and then the sequel, the Echo, the Echo 2 game. Good one, Thomas. And then I had both for the Game Gear, and I think I had one for the Sega CD too tonight. Good one, Thomas. Okay. Desert Speed Trap. Wiley E. Coyote. Got about 3 more games. Good one, Thomas. Yeah. Yep. I kind of saved the Sega Genesis for last. I felt like that was the best. Sega CD was pretty good, and the Dreamcast pile was real sizable too. G-Lock. Good win. Oh, this is cool. Check this out on the G-Lock. It's like codes there. That's rad. I like that. It's codes for the game, for like unlimited missiles and stuff. Miss Pac-Man. That's awesome. That's awesome, Jammer. Yeah, I remember the Atari. I remember obviously NES and then Sega Genesis and some Super Nintendo. Good one, DeLorean. All right, last one, Aladdin. I'm gonna see if Wafflefoot's running his stream. I like writing into him. He's one of the most knowledgeable guys in the hobby. He's very kind. He's a good friend, and he always has wild stuff. He has his own insane storehouse, and it's just a matter of him bringing it to the world. But it's pretty cool. He always is pulling stuff out that I don't know where he's got it, where it came from. So like we're gonna raid into him. I appreciate you guys tonight. Yep, we got everything cleared. Rock on. Bookmark all my streams. I try to do a couple scheduled out, but sealed graded's coming. We're gonna talk a lot about that stuff. I got more art coming. It's gonna be fun.
Not messing around. Maybe it's 25, but it's up there. It's a rare one. It's got some yellowing to the shell. She ain't too bad. Shank, thank you. Gabagool, what's going on? Whoa, did we get people raiding in here? 42 people? Green hair, what's up? How was your show? You ran a long time, my friend. I'm ready to end my show. What's going on, guys? I see Gabagool shows up. You guys do me a favor and follow that green hair dude. Stop what you're doing. I know there wasn't very many people here, but announce, follow. No cheat mode strategy guides for Mortal Kombat. I'm sorry. Slow down, you crazy child. You're so oh my god, Tony, what is your name on here? Every time I go to type your darn name in, it's the green hair. Never comes up. There you are. You guys gotta follow that dude. Okay, we're doing some Game Boy stuff. Okay, and Shank won the Blues Brothers. Shank and the Fools. Appreciate you guys being here. Guys, give that green hair a follow. Couple Game Boy games, NBA Jam, NBA All-Star Challenge 2. They're like $7 games. You get both of them. Two for. Look at that. Did you get a look at that? Slow down, you're doing fine. You can't be everything you wanna be before you're. Get in the giveaway. We got Bible Adventures, new old stock labels. No Brady games. I got some Nintendo Powers. You guys want some Nintendo Powers? There we go, TCG, bro. Thank you. A couple more. We got a Blades of Steel cart, we got a Star Wars cart, and a Pac-Man Bo Jackson combo coming up. Game Boy's good. Okay, I like it because we are living on the edge at 8% here. Just keeps going down. We're gonna have to end eventually. Probably after these Game Boy games. Okay, Pac-Man Gray Namco version and Bo Jackson football baseball ripped ass label. It's going. What was the question? I missed it. I'm sorry. Both games. Oh, you don't know how to answer? There you go, Pookie. Pookie. Pookie likes his Game Boy. All right, these were Portland video game show stuff. Blades of Steel for the OG Game Boy. All carts, yes, all carts. I do have a bunch of carts. Goes on to GBA next. Hector, thanks for the buy. All right, Star Wars is the player's choice cartridge for GB. And it's got some grime to it. These are tested and working, but just so you can see it, kind of hard to tell, right? Some residue. I'll give her a quick scrub down. This is running. It could be what deal my thoughts could tell. Just like an old time. Disc games have nothing on a good cart. You're absolutely right. Part 3 of what? Did I miss it? Part 3 of Star Wars? So Jedi? No. No. Do not have it. Or episode 3. It's not really a movie. Okay. Loot. Thank you. %. We're really gonna get cooked here in a minute. Maybe my charger will work now. 1 second. It was just done. Didn't want to charge. Dang it. I do not have RoboCop. This thing is really wrecked, I think. I ruined it. Let's see what works here. Yeah, I ruined my charger earlier. I think I blew it up. That's it. You know what, you guys? I think we're gonna be done tonight because I don't want to die on the stream. Wait, I can switch devices, right? 1 second. 1 minute. 1 minute. I'm gonna close this phone. I'm still here though.